interesting things going on with them, and I got to show you guys, and I find it very interesting. But it just actually kind of blows my mind, I will say. I'll be very honest, it kind of blows my mind. It's a little different than what I'm used to. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Wild Huckleberry. I want you to check out these clouds that we have this morning. Aren't they cool? Hold on, I'm going to set things down for a second. I want to show you how cool the pattern looks in it. It's hard to look at it and record it. But look at that. Isn't that cool? Morning, Farkas. And all blue sky over there. Get out! Dadgum crazy chickens. That's not yours. Sorry, the chickens are getting into the dog's treats. They think everything is theirs. They can't resist trying to get everything they can. Okay, so let's head up this way and go feed these guys. I got tickled this morning because Darius came inside and he said, "Hey man, you got a calf out there." And I'm like, yeah, he was born last Saturday. He's not a brand new thing to the area. He is he definitely came a little while back, but Darius hadn't even noticed him. Just thought that was too funny. And then Luna, trying to set stuff down, sorry. And Luna can't stand it. Look at her. She's down there. She is checking him out. Every time he gets anywhere close to the fence, she's got to go down there and look at him, because she's still not used to him at all. Of course, she'd love to get in there close to him, but I don't think Mama would like that at all. He was standing over here by the fence yesterday, and Luna ran around there, and he took off a little bit, and Mama put herself between them, shall we say. And so yeah, I think without a doubt it would not work well if he was where she could get to him. What are you doing, crazy girl? Patty's being silly over here. Anyway, got a little bit in this video. Tried to do a little bit of cleanup. Had a little problem doing it. And, you know, sometimes that's what happens. Oop, I got a chicken pecking me on the back of the leg. But, I got to tell you, there's just amazing things going on with the chicks, or the juveniles. They are the juveniles now. They're not just chicks. But there's some interesting things going on with them, and I got to show you guys, and I find it very interesting. But it just actually kind of blows my mind, I will say. I'll be very honest, it kind of blows my mind. It's a little different than what I'm used to. But anyway, the grass is not growing very fast around here now. It's usually been going pretty fast, but right now it's not growing. Thank you, Farkas. It's not growing very fast because we haven't gotten any rain. You'll see in the video, we got a little bit yesterday. I did do a little something over here that needed to be done, and it did rain a little bit, but it didn't do much. You look at the ground today. Just look over here at this ground, and this ground right here is just still dust. You can't tell at all that it rained. It just got me a little wet, that was all. But I was okay with that. I don't mind getting a little bit wet. Hi, Patty Pat. So anyway, I'm gonna get after it. I will show you guys a real quick update. I know it, I told you, if you get tired of looking at him, I'm sorry. But I will show you that the little man's doing good. He's hanging out up here with his mama. He's so cute. Those long, spindly legs. He just won't, he still will not let me get anywhere close to him, but I got something that I need to do, so I'm going to have to get close to him soon, but we shall see. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, give us that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. And join us for our lives on Sundays at 6 p.m. Central. We do one every single Sunday, so you can join us. I mean, here and there we miss some, but oh, and I do remember that today we have something going on that I need to tell Sonia about, remind her of. So anyway, Natasha's scratching her head again. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get busy doing this. I got to get to church really early today. I'm doing early service. So you guys enjoy the video, and I'll talk to you later. Alright, went and bought a bunch of feed today, which at the rate that I'm feeding them, this will last quite a while, because they're not getting a whole lot every day anymore. But I haven't shown you in a while what I do with it, so I've still got the other trash can that used to sit right there. I'm going to go get it because I need it for something, but I'll show you guys exactly what I do with all this to store it in these trash cans. Okay, so here's my buckets and what I have in them. So in this big trash can right here, I've got the cattle cubes, and they're not quite to the bottom, and I bought a bag today. So I don't like to pour the new on top of the old, so the old sit in there. So I'm not gonna pour them in there till that's empty. So instead, this one over here houses that sack that hasn't been opened. That's what I like to do with that every time. I keep that around for that purpose. Well, usually it has the fly spray in it. I'll put that back in there later, but I bought some more today because I about used it up. This is the goat. That right there, the textured goat that I buy. And then I buy these two different types of all-stock pellets, where you have the sweet feed and the all-stock pellets, and I mix them together in this one. And then this one is the overflow for that one, and it's got the mix in there. So you get the top on them. With these guys right here, you put the top on these. If you really bear down on it, it's almost impossible to get it off again. It's easier when it's full because you got a little weight to push against. But when it's empty, gosh, it's almost impossible. This is a much heavier trash can than these others. This one here is an older one that I've had for quite a while. And the lid just kind of sits on it. That's the one that the wind blew that one time and blew it off of it. And then the little one sits like that, so I'll pick up my trash now and throw it away. Just wanted to show you guys my system for how I keep the feed out here. And everybody, even though they've already been fed, they didn't get a whole bunch. So they're all standing up here thinking, are you going to give us some more? See my little goat herd, they're ready. Leia's right there, but everybody's up here saying, where's the rest of our food? Give us more. Except for Valkyrie, she's still working on what was in that feeder there. Hi, Leia. Hi, Storm. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, sweet girl. No, don't eat my hand. Crazy girl. Sweet girl, yeah. Hi, Patches. Okay. That's all I wanted to show you guys is my system there. And the goats just came up. I can't help petting them when they're up here that close. Coming down here to put the chicken feed up. And I found these three girls. There's a hole there where the big chickens have been dusting. And you can see these young ones here. That's exactly it. But there's all three of them fit in the hole. That is so funny. Look at them. That young, just a few months old, couple months old, so, and they already know exactly what to do. They know how it works. I just think it's funny. I'm gonna run them out of there in a minute whenever I go to walk in there with the feed, so I had to show you guys this real quick. You can see the way that one flopped way over, and when it came back over, threw all kinds of dirt over. They know exactly what they're doing, and it's really great to see her. Whoops, if I can keep it on them. It's so cool that they know exactly what they're doing. Instincts are strong within animals. I will also show you where I put the chicken feed. I've got this sack. I poured part of one of them in here, and then the other part, well, another part of that one I put in there in the feed bucket because it was down some. I put the full one in here, and this one still has some in it, and all I gotta do is put the top on that, and it should be safe. And that's what I don't like about plastic buckets. My bucket has split on the edge. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to rethink what I'm gonna feed these guys out of. I'm gonna do something different, but I've got to be able to cut these holes in the side of it for that. So I guess plastic is my only choice. But anyway, so that's what we did for them. We'll say that one of the biggest issues with having this type of your gate latch, which I love this thing. This is my favorite that I've ever had. But one of the biggest problems you have is being in the ground. Both ends of this thing move. They'll tend to give and take and move, and the wood kind of swells and moves. So as you can see, there's hardly any there right now. And when I built it, I didn't do a real great job, and I ended up having to shim it a little bit to make it fit in there right. So now I'm going to shim it one more time to try to make it fit better. So we're going to see how that works. My battery is about to get low. Okay. Now, look at how much more of that is coming through than there was. Before, it was almost dead even with it. Now, there's that much more, so there's no chance they're going to shake it and knock it. Because what could happen very easily with it the other way is somebody could walk up here and scratch on it and open it. And if that happens, then somebody's getting out. Probably goats and maybe even that guy right there. He's just laying over there watching me. He's panting pretty good, but actually with the wind that is blowing right now, it feels pretty decent out here. But there you go. There's always repairs that have to be made when you have animals. But there, that took care of that, and I feel much better about it now. Just as I finished what I was doing, you guys see that rain coming down? It started raining on me. And no, I will not complain about it at this point in time, because we are in such need of some rain. I don't know if it'll rain. I really don't think it'll rain very much. Matter of fact, it's slacking off a lot right now. But it'd be enough to get everything a little moist. I don't even know that I'd call it getting it really wet. It'll get everything just a little bit moist, and then it'll be done. Those clouds are looking good and making some good wind, but I don't think there's very much in them. Such a pretty sunset going on. Lots of really big clouds. A little bit dark, but I guarantee you no rain in them. This camera just doesn't capture the colors like I would want it to, because that right there, that right through there, that is so got a pink color to it. The sky is not this blue as what it's showing though, for sure. But it sure is pretty. All the clouds and all. There were some really pretty pinks to the east, but I waited too long to get the camera, so the sun went down too far. I am currently waiting to put the juveniles back in the coop. I'm missing one though, because I have 11 now that I've put over here, and there's 5 here, and there's 5 here, and I'm not sure where the 11th one is. I'm guessing I've already, in the first day that I had 11 of them, I had 10 of them the day before, but I think I've already lost some, or one. Not good. Where are y'all going? Don't get under there. I had to dig them out from under the coop last night, and that was not fun. That was difficult. And I don't want to go through that again tonight, but I have a feeling I probably will have to, because I see them thinking about going under there. I did find that there's several eggs under there. Not a surprise to me. I think they're just trying to figure out a way to get to the others that are over there, and they're not figuring it out too well, so they'll just go back to their buddies over here. They really want to get back in there. So just to tell you the story, when I came out here last night, I had to get 6 of them out from under the coop, and the other 5 had all gotten back in to the pen. Luna, when we were getting them out, had pushed up the fence right over here. She had pushed it up, and they figured out, oh, I forgot to close the trash can back over there. They figured out that they could go under the fence right there and get back over there with their buddies. So I had to get 5 of them out of the coop last night and put them back in this big coop. I had to get them out of the little coop there and put them back in the big coop. So tonight I shouldn't have to do that, because I put some more pegs down, and that is held to the ground a lot better now. I'm going to put something along the bottom of it to make sure that they don't do that in the future, but for the moment that should do good. But now I'm just waiting on it to get dark enough so I can gather them all up and put them in the coop, in the big coop. As soon as I stopped recording, that one that's right there by Luna jumped up here in the coop. Luna, what are you doing? I'm gonna have to see what she's up to. She's acting like something's getting her excited right there. I don't know if it's a chicken or what, but you see one of them did go in the coop right there. I can't believe it. One of them actually went in the coop. That one right there, well, I can't show you, Luna's in the way, but that barn builder one went up there, but she jumped back down. So now I got to figure out what Luna's looking at, because she got all excited and probably over nothing, but I got to be sure. I've got to tell a quick story this morning to update you guys. So last night you saw just a moment ago that my juveniles, which are all right there gathered up under the bushes and eating on that is around there, they were split up last night. 5 of them, well, half of them were over here, and half of them were over here on the other side of the coop. Well, you see this pretty little girl here. Well, when I got ready to put them up last night, the 5 that were over here went under the coop. so I had to get them out from under there. I had to get them to get out. But the 5 that were over here did a miraculous thing. The second day after they had been let out, they went in the coop on their own. Sorry, I got distracted a second by Luna. She's sniffing under there, I think, because of those eggs that are under the coop. But yeah, they went, all 5 of them that were over here went in the coop by themselves. I did not have to touch them. Guys, that's shocking. They never learn that fast. I just hope they pass it on to the others, and the others don't influence them, because I need them to go up at night, and then I don't have to keep digging under the coop for them. So I showed you I'd say earlier, but I just got through showing you that 5 of the juveniles got in the coop last night. Half of them got in the coop last night by themselves. Guys, look tonight. Look in here. All of them are here. They all got in the coop tonight by themselves. Night 3, and they already put themselves up. That is incredible. That's unbelievable. I've never had a group of young'uns like this to put themselves up on the 3rd night. I'm extremely impressed and extremely happy. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so very much. I like this one. She's just sitting over here in the corner. All right. Good job, guys. So the question is, are they in here tonight? One time could be a fluke, but 2 nights in a row could be just what I need. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're all in here. You guys are awesome. I want you to know that. I have never had any juveniles ever that started going in the coop within 2 days and continued to do so. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. I am so happy about this. Yet another thing that needs to be cleaned up around here. I haven't been weed eating around my implements, and then my tractor is still sitting because I don't know if I've told you guys or not, but the part that we ordered for it is on back order, and I got an email that said I'm not going to get it till January. So trying hard to see if there's another part, that part somewhere else, anywhere, but so far no luck. Alright, I'll show you the progress so far. You can now see the tractor. This end down here has still got lots of stuff, but we're making progress. Slowly. Well, I'm afraid that's as far as I'm going to get. That little patch right there is not going to get done. Show you guys that it is more open down through here. I was going to show you it being totally done, but I have a problem. Sonia bought this new head for the weed eater, and it has these little deals right here that you put string in, but all 3 of them have broken now because it's made of cheap plastic. Tell me, how can you expect that to last up against anything when it's made of cheap plastic? Oh, that's crazy. Anyway, I'm not going to finish this anytime soon. I'm going to have to find the parts to put my head back together on this thing. So that's it for today.